Hello, this is Run the Numbers. My name is Jason, and we're doing a video today, part of our warm-up series. So we're on the go in the beautiful streets of Los Angeles, California. Here we are, talking also about a great topic that's part of this video being part of our 100 videos challenge, where we're doing 100 videos in 100 days. So this good topic is really something of a deeper dive into something previously mentioned. That being how I disclosed I have some 529 plans, investment accounts specifically geared towards the payment of higher education, kind of the college savings plans they're usually marketed as. So I mentioned these when I had a video most recently that was called Invest, the different investment accounts that I have. And yeah, I kind of briefly mentioned about the 529 plan. So I want to give a little bit more detail. This isn't an exhaustive, I want to kind of keep this nice and short and sweet. So if you want further details, of course, research on your own and learn all that you need so you feel comfortable with the 529 plans that you might consider. But I'll give you a bit more detail than I did prior. So one thing I did disclose is the platform I use. So I do utilize Vanguard for this purpose. I have an account, 529 account for each of my children. So you can set up separate accounts and monitor their performance separately, the separate accounts. You have, of course, one login, and basically you can manage it easily. But yeah, you'll have separate accounts. And the reason I highlight that is to get started in each of these accounts, you'll need an initial deposit. That initial deposit, at least the ones that I have with Vanguard, requires $3,000. So yeah, just plan ahead a little bit. Make sure that $3,000 initial deposit can be made upon creating the account, or the accounts you might have. Each of them will need $3,000. The other element to it is at any point, yeah, you can put more funds in. I happen to do that. We're going over a whole lot of some bumpy parts here, but all right, we'll keep going. I happen to put money in at regular intervals. I happen to do it just as like an extra birthday present to each of my children for when they have their birthday. Of course, we give them birthday gifts in addition, but we'll surprise them with a big birthday gift when they actually need the funds. But for now, we just quietly put in an extra bit into their 529 plan for when they have a birthday. Another element to that is it doesn't need to just be your contributions, you being the account holder, the sort of custodian of those accounts. You can get additional help. And the way I do that through Vanguard is I've shared around to various relatives that have expressed interest to contribute, namely the grandparents to my kids. They have said that they want to contribute along as I do for each birthday. So the way that happens through Vanguard is that there's part of the platform it works with. I don't know if it's a separate company or if it's just kind of a separate branded process, but it works through something called UGift. And through UGift, you basically can set up that there's this particular account, and basically it's set up so that you can share that account, that specific Vanguard identity that UGIFT identity for the Vanguard 529 plan, and thereby it allows deposits to be made, not just from the account holder, the custodian. You'll want to kind of take advantage of that. That's of course outside of just my own contributions, which I do through like a linked bank account. So there's a whole lot of ways to get money in. Now let's talk about to get money out. So as the funds are clearly denoted for what they are, they're a college or higher institution, university, grad school, whatever it may be, that there's a whole lot of big things that qualify. It also does qualify just K through 12 education. Now I can't tell you all the finer details. You'll have to kind of look into that yourselves as to what exactly will allow you particular education to qualify. But that's how that goes. Is that there's a bunch of different ways that education qualifies, and at that point, you can take funds out. And the whole idea here is that hopefully your money, of course, grows from additional deposits, additional contributions, say, as I mentioned, through the UGIFT from relatives, all these different things. But also the idea here is that your money grows from the investments that you're making. So hopefully your 529 plan has some great investments from maybe the Vanguard ETFs are usually the things that I've put the money in, and if those sort of perform as the general stock market or whatever you might decide as the investments, those have some appreciation. And the idea here is that all those gains, you have that tax advantage that basically you get those gains, I believe tax-free. Now correct me if I'm wrong about that, but that's kind of the huge thing that I've been thinking is what this is all about. So I'll leave you there, kind of give you a whole bit more details, let you explore a bit more as the kind of the finer points. But I wanted to kind of put that more on your radar so that you can investigate having these plans, if not for yourself, because again, something like grad school, these sort of things can apply for education for yourself, but as well for your children or even grandchildren or some other person that you care for. Okay, I'll leave you there, let you explore after I gave you this sort of introduction to 529, the college investment accounts. All right.